what happened over here. Basically, I tapped the floor a little too hard, the mat, and I flipped over to the side, and then when I tried to go back up again, I noticed only 2 motors were arming and these other 2 were not arming. As I said before, these are 702 3000 kV race motors that belong on the 65 race, Air 65 race. Why they're on a 75mm frame? Because I figured why not, just to give it a try, because this is the version 2 Mobula 7 frame. It's an older frame. I don't think they make this anymore. They're being found or whatnot, but I did have this laying around because back in 2019 I had 2 Mobula 7s. I had one that I flew for outdoors, which I ended up, the frame got damaged a few times. I took it out in some cold weather. It got brittle and broke. So I switched it to a V3 frame and whatnot. I was able to get some flights in and whatnot. And then I bought another one stock, which I kept for indoors. I ran a 1S. I had the SPI receiver, the SPI internal receiver, which after, I don't know what happened, after a few months, it just didn't want to work anymore. So I swapped it out for a Beta FPV flight controller with an SPI receiver. It worked for a few months. Once again, same problem. So this frame stood in stock form, Mobula 7 stock form, for a good couple of years. So I figured, instead of me buying a whole Air 75 or Air 65R, why not just strip out the electronics and just put the new stuff in there? Because in this place here, I have a Beta FPV 5-in-1. This is what a few months ago when it was new. Nowadays, it comes with the Air 75 and with the Air 65s and whatnot. Yes, those antennas sticking out are XM Plus. Of course, the canopy is a Meteor canopy and such. But anyway, I'll show you what I'm having here. This is what's been going on. I don't know what it is.
Engines armed.
See, the back motor wants to turn, but it's not turning. The front motor doesn't turn. Now, if I disarm it,
engine disabled.
that's what happens there. Now, I don't know if a wire got loose from the solder. I'm not sure. If I can zoom in on that a little bit or focus it. Now, I don't know if something got outside from the motors, or since these are race motors and I'm putting in these bi-blades here, these bi-blades are the ones they recommend on the 802 22,000 kV motors. You can see the correct size motors for a frame like this. But I had these motors first. I wanted to give it a shot. I gave it a shot. It was capable of what I needed it to do and whatnot. I was able to get away with some dive. You've seen the video. You've seen what I was able to get away with. Yes, I know there's a little bit of oscillation and such. I don't know if that's because of the weight of this. Because the battery I'm using is, of course, Lava 550 packs and whatnot. I'm sure the ESC, the VTX is going to start heating up. So let me unplug that there. So I see the thing was getting hot. I don't want to burn out my VTX. But that's the issue I've been having. So I don't know what the problem is and such. It's nice to fly a Whoop again. Sometimes it's good to go back to basics a little bit. I still enjoy my toothpicks a lot more and such and everything. But I just want to show the video, show what happened and such, what caused the crash or what the aftermath was and everything like that. And I'll put this on the fan here because I hope I don't burn out the VTX. But anywho, thank you all for watching and looking forward to seeing your feedback down below. Okay, later.